What's happening, everyone? Today, I've got Saurab back with us yet again.
What up? What up?
I kind of talked about this in the show last week, but lots going on, huh?
Crazy world, bro. Like just last week has been bonkers. So.
What was it? Yeah, I mean, well, it feels like it was last week, but it was actually like a couple weeks ago, you know, and it's just everybody's still talking about it. And it's just like, it's one of those things where, you know, the world may not be the same again.
I think Charlie Kirk's death is definitely like going to bring a lot of change. Definitely in America, probably the world, but.
Well, and you saw all those people like all across the world doing it, you know, like, so like, not celebrating. You get fired for that.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, I mean, a little bit is like, we should know better, you know? We should know better, not just to not celebrate, but like, there was a cancel culture going on a long time ago. I mean, not that long ago, it was a couple of years ago during COVID, you know, but like, people were up in arms, you know, last week about Jimmy Kimmel getting, you know, canceled or whatever. But, you know, that happened before. It's just, people only seem to pay attention. Like only 50% of the population pays attention to that and is outraged at a certain time.
Yep.
You know, because that happened to Tucker Carlson, happened to Roseanne.
Bro, that's why you
happened to Gina Carano.
You got to keep your morals like the whole way through.
Right.
Instead of just switch no matter who's in power. Because I seen Jimmy Kimmel celebrating when Tucker Carlson got fired. So, fuck, man, karma's a bitch.
Well, karma is a bitch. And it's like, because obviously, not a lot of people know this, but me and my wife are on kind of opposite sides, you know, of the political spectrum a lot. And, you know, she's going through the whole, like, it's the worst time in the world right now, you know? And I'm like, well, I mean, I know how you feel, you know? So feel free to talk to me about it because that's what we all went through during COVID, you know, and it's just, we just haven't learned our lesson, you know, like of how to treat each other.
Yeah.
You know,
the Charlie Kirk things made me see a lot of evil in people. So yeah.
And it's very tempting to get a part of that, like to put a little fuel on the fire, to say like, well, you guys did this and it's like, I'm just so tired about the whataboutism. Yeah. Like, well, what about this? Well, what about that?
It'll never end, man. You just gotta like be good yourself. You can only handle yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just have morals. Like, man, just because someone else did it, don't mean you got to do it. So
yeah, I mean, I think I said this last week too. Is you have to focus on what's really important to you.
Yeah.
You know, and generally, most of the stuff that happens on the federal level doesn't really affect you directly that much, you know, but the coverage of it does, you know, the coverage of it and what people think about it, how people talk about it, how people perceive it does.
Well, I've realized that most people watch this just propaganda because I'm seeing all the hate towards Charlie Kirk, man. That guy, you could disagree with what, but he was the nicest guy and I never saw him do anything hateful, but yet I see people posting, he went to college to spread hatred. I'm like, that is the last thing that guy did. And he never was no extremist. He's just like a regular, whatever Christian dude, just strict Christian beliefs and never forces shit on nobody. He's not hateful. He was always kind to everybody. So I don't know, man. It's just propaganda. They take quotes out of context, put them online and make him look like some psycho. And then, I'm glad he's dead. Like crazy, man. But Jimmy Kimmel is a piece of shit. So I don't really care about that guy.
Like, dude, I wasn't even happy when Epstein died.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't know how you can be happy about someone dying, man, because they have a family like that did nothing. Like there's people in their family that did nothing wrong, kids, things like that. Yeah, I don't like to celebrate death, man. It's like a dark evil.
I mean, mainly because I wanted him to talk. You know, I wanted to hear what he had to say and everything. But you know, like even if I don't know what the equivalent would be because I don't know if like what left side influencers. There's this guy called Destiny, and I guess that would be.
Oh, guy's terrible.
The way that he talks is like.
But he's a pedo too, ain't he? Like
apparently he was.
Yeah, like leak tax. He's a real scum. That guy I hate, man. I don't know how that guy. Who watches that show? I don't know, man. Must be some weird ass kids.
I watch it.
You watch it?
I watch it.
Man, he seems really.
You have to like.
He seems hateful to me.
Thing.
Oh my god.
That's the thing is like I force myself to like watch that stuff sometimes, and it's like
man.
But it trains you in a way to like not let it get to you.
Right.
You know, like,
Well, I've seen him talk in like long clips. Like I know, like I've seen him talking like 10, 20-minute clips. You know what I mean? Not like so. And I've seen he's saying some like stupid stuff. And then he tried to do the Charlie Kirk. He straight ripped him off, went to college his man, and tried to do the thing. You know, like debate. Man, that was embarrassing. And he just got called pedo by everybody just the whole time. It was embarrassing.
Well, there's another left kind of leaning influencer. I think is David Pockman.
Oh, that guy seems like a jabroni too, man.
He's not as bad.
Man. I'm not even Republican.
He's bad.
These guys. He's not as bad, but I saw his takes. I saw people pulling up his like old tweets about he was happy when other people got fired back in COVID times or whatever, and now he's like whining about freedom of speech and all. I'm like, bro, you got to be like strict. Tucker Carlson, like it's a private company, they could fire him, and then Jimmy Kimmel got shit ratings, bro. If this guy brought money, they would have just kept him. But I saw he gets 100,000 people in like the key demographic. That's nothing, man. What is that?
I've heard networks like money.
Yeah,
that's what I've heard.
If you draw money, they'll keep you, bro. Like in the NFL, you like these crazy motherfuckers beating their wives and shit. They'll keep you if you make money, so.
And if you look back at how it started, you know, like with Ed McMahon and Johnny Carson, those kind of late night shows, Johnny Carson said, "You don't do that. You don't make it. You don't do the heavy stuff. You know, it's supposed to be a light thing."
They're late night comedians, but I don't see any comedy. Like I've tried to watch these guys. There's like zero comedy. It's just straight propaganda. Like they don't have fun. Jimmy Kimmel's not funny, man. He's funny in the Man Show. Like back in the day, that was funny.
Yeah,
but he's
especially like when he used to call his wife, and like. They used to always like hang up on her at the end.
Yeah, that was funny, man. They should just replace Kimmel with Carolla, Adam Carolla.
Fat Jimmy Kimmel was funny.
Yeah.
Skinny Jimmy Kimmel is not.
I don't know if I call him skinny, but skinnier, but yeah.
Bro, I mean, his face isn't, he doesn't have that Ozempic face. So, he did probably at least train it out, because he didn't just pill it out.
Right.
But
I never found him funny though. I never found him like as a late night talk show. I never found him funny. It's too heavy, bro, and your jokes suck. So
I mean, Adam Carolla's still funny.
I like Adam Carolla way more like Jimmy Kimmel. He's funny. Yeah. Just have someone that dude. They have like the late night. It's like 5 middle-aged like Democrat white dudes. If you ever notice, like that's the late night, and they all say the same shit, and none of them are funny. I don't like Stephen Colbert either. He don't seem funny to me.
He was funny on the in the Daily Show.
Yeah, the Daily Show.
And even the Colbert Report.
Yeah, but
that was kind of funny too.
As his show, he's not funny, man.
Yeah.
I don't find Jimmy Fallon funny. Like even when I was a kid, Jay Leno and Letterman were way funnier than these guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, and back then that was the way for comedians to make something of themselves. Like you go on and like I'm going on Carson. Like I even remember like an episode of Seinfeld when it was a big deal that Jerry Seinfeld was going to go on Johnny Carson or something like it. Maybe it was Jay Leno. I don't remember like the timing, but it was like a big deal that he went on the Late Show.
Yeah.
And you kind of lost sight of that, and I mean, you have these Hollywood celebrities on, they come and they plug a book or they plug a movie or whatever. And it's, a little milk and cookies conversation for 5 minutes. And, it's not like what it was, like you don't have somebody bring like, remember they used to bring like a bunch of animals on and like one of them would like shit on the desk or
that.
like eat Johnny Carson's hair.
All generic, same shit. Everyone just got bored of it, bro. No one watches this shit. They get the internet. YouTube's way more entertaining. Just seeing like, you can see way more funnier shit on there.
And when Jimmy Fallon did Late Night on Saturday Night Live, that was funny when he used to like do a song and he was actually a pretty good musician.
Well, I like Jimmy Fallon that he had the Roots. The Roots are like his house band. And I like the Roots, but I mean, I'm just still not a fan. I
mean, he was probably like the least polarizing.
I like Conan O'Brien back when I don't know when his shit ended, but I liked him. He was never like heavy political and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I liked his he had a lot of self-deprecating humor, which is good, And but my favorite is like I don't know if you ever watched it, but it was Craig Kilborn.
Yeah, I like Craig Kilborn.
That guy.
He had some like good. I used to watch all these for like the musical appearances because they have like their new song would be on there or whatever or some shit, bro. So. Yeah, I'd watch that like for like some musical appearance, and you end up watching the show. Yeah, I like Craig.
That guy had some old school riz.
Yeah,
like you get up there and he's like, he always found these one-liners to where they're like super sexual one-liners.
Yeah, I think I remember.
And all these women would come on and like softball them to him.
Jimmy Kimmel ain't doing you got no riz, bro. You know what I mean? So, oh man, I just don't want to hear no political speech from fucking Jimmy Kimmel, bro. I just like. Why, bro? Why Jimmy Kimmel?
I mean, it's like insert name here. I have the people that I go to listen to that, and it's not that.
Yeah, bro.
You
Jimmy
know?
Kimmel talking about racism, bro. You did blackface. Like, why are you and Howard Stern are like super racist? Why are you guys telling me about racism, bro? Like, shut the fuck up, you know?
I mean, that Howard Stern is like, all that kind of thing is like, it's just past its prime.
Yeah,
you know,
it's not funny no more. Like, it's done. You got the internet. You got crazier shit out there to watch.
But I think COVID really fucked a lot of that, because it was like you had to toe a line at one point. Like, you had to toe a line, and I think, you know, a lot of the donors or whatever, or the sponsors of these shows, like, came down hard on these guys, and maybe it really, maybe they became believers after that. Maybe they became like, maybe it's ego, and they didn't want to say that they were wrong, or that they were like slightly mistaken during it.
Yeah, no one said they're wrong. I don't remember. Very few people, like, I think I've seen Piers Morgan say he was wrong about COVID shit. He's probably the only one out of those guys that have.
Yeah, Piers Morgan's kind of come. He's kind of come around a little bit.
Yeah, at least he admitted he was wrong and apologized about the vax and all that shit. Like, a lot of these guys, like, at least admit you're wrong. Like, I admit I was wrong about, like, Trump, like, very wrong. So, like, I was, like, fooled. So
Yeah, I mean, they fooled me. That guy fooled me.
Yeah, that
George
guy.
W. fooled me.
well, I never liked George W. because of Iraq, but yeah,
Well, that's the thing, is like, that's how he fooled me.
Yeah.
It's like, they hate us because our freedom.
yeah, that he fooled me on
You
that
know?
too. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, really? That's why. Yeah,
that's
I guess
why.
it is.
Not because you bomb the shit out of them
Yeah.
every day. Yeah. Well, Obama fooled me too, bro. I voted for him twice, and then you go look up how many bombs that guy dropped. It's freaking insane, man.
Yeah, I voted for him the first time, and it was like, oh, man. It's just like George Bush said. Fool me once.
Yeah.
Shame on me. Fool me twice.
Yeah, bro.
A fool can't be fooled again, or something.
That guy really fooled me. Yeah, I was too young and dumb. I didn't know shit about the world. So yeah,
But it's almost like we haven't really had a real president since JFK, because
Yeah, I agree.
it's been a constant Johnson administration. You know?
I agree, man.
And like, if you look at what that guy did, that is one of the most evil men that's ever been in kind of control here in the United States. You know, from what he did race-wise to what he did womanizer-wise, to try and get with JFK's wife after.
Crazy.
You know, that dude's a total piece of shit. And then, not to mention Vietnam.
Yeah, man. Vietnam.
You know?
that was original, like insane. Shouldn't have gotten into that war.
I mean, now we kind of look back and we know, like, the Gulf of Tonkin incident was a false flag.
we know, but they keep doing wars, and but this one's we're telling the truth. You know what I mean? It's like every time, and people still believe.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, man.
But it's only 50%. It's always only 50%.
Only 50%. Fool, that's why you got to fool, I guess.
You know?
50%.
And it's so, like, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people have to feel like they have to subscribe to one or the other, and I mean, most people kind of do. Even if it's like you don't so much agree with that side, you don't so much agree with this side, you know. But it's too bad that it's happened this way,
Well,
because
now I just see how, like, the left has really dehumanized, like, every Trump supporter. Like, that is just crazy to me. Like, they've really just, like, they treat you less than people, which is like what the Nazis did, which, like, a lot of, not everyone, but like I've seen a lot of people, like, of course they're just extremists, but it's a lot of people, man, that they don't treat you like a person, like what Charlie Kirk. That's crazy, man. So just because it's crazy, because we have a country of like 400 million people, there's gonna be different religions, different beliefs. Like, everyone's like, you're not gonna feel the exact same about everything, like even like major issues. So like, there's no way that'll ever happen. Like, so there's no point in trying, man. There's so many different cultures in America. How are you gonna like make everyone, like, you're not like gonna feel one way. It's not like that. So I don't know.
yeah, you kind of wonder, like, where does this go?
Oh man, I hope people like. I was thinking hopefully it would like make people. I see a lot of people woke up and they're like, this is crazy. Like, even like a lot of like liberals are like, this you know, this is definitely not right, and this is not like a good thing for the world. I don't know, man, but a lot of people are happy about it. A lot of people don't care, which is really, this is definitely the biggest assassination since JFK. This is definitely going to change the world. Like, that guy was just like he was in politics, but he was a civilian and just a guy. He literally did the thing that democracy is supposed to do. You're supposed to go talk to people, and fascist is when you like stop someone from speaking. So who's a fascist and who's like the democratic person? He's like the ultimate like sign of democracy, and the guy who killed him is the ultimate fascist. And these motherfuckers are saying he's a fascist. My brain like hurts, man. And then they say, oh, him a racist, when he was like anything, but I never saw him pull up a clip. There's nothing he said racist. And they like celebrate Jimmy Kimmel, who's for sure a racist, of all the shit I've seen him do. So I don't know, man. It's a backwards world. It's kind of sad. You just gotta treat everyone nice, man. But I don't know. If you're like you vote for someone they don't like, then you're like an evil person. So it's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, it used to be like I remember when I was in elementary school or like even middle school, it was like, oh, you don't talk about that. Well, this was kind of why.
Yeah.
And for a while nobody really did. Like through the 90s, the 80s, I mean, maybe 90s, early 2000s, it was like conservative stuff just basically was on talk radio. And the liberal stuff was basically on TV, and it just, I mean, you could say that it kind of happened like during the early 2000s where you had all this like 24-hour news cycle happening and, and it was like, you have to create some kind of urgency, some kind of problem, some kind of crisis, because that's what keeps people watching 24/7, And like with the Iraq War, that kind of same thing. I mean, I remember getting in you remember Nick Rijardo?
I do.
Yeah.
Like wrestler guy.
Yeah. So I remember, and we're still friends, but like,
so what's up, man? I remember he was wrestling. I remember he used to wrestle. I was like, oh shit.
I talked to him the other day, but he was, we were arguing about John Kerry versus George W. Bush, and this was, 2008, right?
Right.
So second term. And it was both of our first elections to vote in, and we were arguing about this and like, it came to a fist fight.
Yeah.
It
gets violent, man. Politics.
And you look back and it's like, man, that was dumb. And I was wrong too. Like, I don't know if John Kerry would have been better, but it's like those guys don't know who I am.
Yeah.
John Kerry, George W. Bush, they don't give a fuck about you.
Fuck, bro.
They give a fuck about me. It's like, it's the same thing where people at like, they go to games, right? They go to a sports game or whatever. And it's like, oh, fuck the Cowboys. Or, it's like, and I agree, fuck the Cowboys. I do agree.
I agree with
but
that too.
at the same time, like people are getting like in serious fist fights there. And sometimes like people fall on the ground and knock their head and they're dead.
It's dangerous, man.
Over what? Over a team? Over millionaires?
That's what, bro. People just like lost their humanity. Just treat everyone nice, man. It's just politics. Like, it's just they think you're like evil if you don't vote. Think like they think in every single area. It's kind of crazy. So,
but we're addicted now to this kind of.
I mean, I got away, man. I just a few like during probably just COVID woke me up and I was like, we just need to treat everyone, be kind to people. Unless someone fucks with you, then fuck them up. But just be kind to people and don't worry about like words. I used to get I lived in Utah, man. Like I went to college there, and everyone's super conservative, and I was like super liberal, and I would get in arguments and stuff too. And now I feel bad, man, because I'm like looking back, like they were right about a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And I was wrong, and I shouldn't have talked to them like that. They were right. So like I do, and I talked to some of them. I'm like, yeah, bro, you were right. I was like, I didn't know. So like. I don't know, man. You just gotta like, if you did something wrong, just own up to it and just learn. I mean,
there's a lot more respect that goes to that. Like we were just talking about Pierce Morgan, right? How he said, "Okay, and that's people's nature. Right. People do change their minds.
Yeah, all the time.
And that's a healthy thing to do.
Obama's against gay marriage. Remember this?
But like you go through that, and then like you look to like that TMZ thing, where I think. The guy's name is Harvey, right? That runs TMZ. That's like the main guy. And he's like, oh, they were watching a car chase. And which was true.
Right.
But during the car chase, the dude announces that Charlie Kirk is dead.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they're like laughing. I saw that. I don't know what that whole situation. Yeah, I saw like the little clip of it and people were like outraged. But
I mean, just come clean, be like, hey, we're sorry. That doesn't reflect our values. You don't have to fire the guy or whatever, but like say that doesn't reflect our values. And it's like, we don't do that. We don't laugh when people die or we don't, and it is what it is.
Yeah, man. I have a lot of, like, I don't know, I'm pretty split like 50-50 on liberal and conservative friends. And we have like group chats and we talk a lot of shit, but I mean, we're still friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not like, we have a lot of disagreements and we have a lot of arguments. We talk a lot of shit, but like we see each other in like person where it's all good. We'll just fucking needle each other. But yeah, it's not like just because they believe something different, it's not like we're not gonna be cool. It's
right, and that's same thing here with like a bunch of my friends I like worked at the stadium with is like some of them are liberal, some of them are conservative, and it's like we do needle each other, and it's like see the radical left is at it again.
That's fine, dude. Kneeling is fucking part of life, man. I like a Cowboys fan or something. I talk hella shit. They talk shit to me. You know what I mean? It's all good.
But it's also people are doing it online, and you miss out on on the facial cues, on the nuances.
They don't know you. They don't know you like a human level. Yeah, that's why. Like, I don't like when they were pulling quotes out to like to smear someone. You don't know the context of the quote. Like, I can pull any words from anyone said, especially if someone talks for a living publicly, and it make them look bad. Like, you don't know the context, so it's kind of crazy. I've saw that. Now it makes me think about throughout history how they probably smeared someone who wasn't a bad guy. Just I mean, I don't know. I can never trust history now. So
well, the winners are the ones that write history,
right? So I can never trust, bro. You can never know for sure unless you were there. I can never know for sure what happened. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure if the Democrats won and shit, like this past election, they would have wrote all their history books like Trump was like Hitler and murdered people. I'm sure like 40 years from now, that's what people would have believed. I'm sure that's what it would have been.
And, like I hate that I have to like kind of look to, and I don't really have to, but like I never really liked Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Like I never watched The Apprentice.
Yeah, I never did.
I never got the big deal of like, oh, Donald Trump is hosting Saturday Night Live tonight, or it's just like, it's just a dude with money.
Yeah.
It's still a dude with money.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I mean, I don't get it. I now people hate him and stuff, but
he's got a big personality. He knows how to talk. He has like a big personality. So yeah. I think I have a lot of issues with Donald Trump. Like if there was like a decent candidate, I would never vote for Donald Trump.
Right.
But the freaking Democrats, I think, are like the most garbage political party of all time. I don't know what their approval rating is, like 18, 19%. Don't say shit about Donald Trump when you have a 19% approval rating. You're an embarrassment to on earth, you're the worst political party, like that bad.
Apparently Macron has an even worse one. He's got like a 6 or 8%, something like that.
Is his wife a woman or a man? I don't know.
I don't know. We don't want to get in trouble. But he's they're suing like Candace Owens for
suing her. She's gonna actually I heard she's gonna go to court to prove she's a woman. So maybe she really is a woman. Because dude, I was like, this is a crazy conspiracy theory. Then I was like, then Candace Owens like, look at all this stuff, and I was like, wait, so it's possible. But yeah, I think now if she's gonna go to court to prove it, then I would assume that Candace Owens is gonna get sued. Like crazy.
I mean, people are all about like, is she a woman? Is she not? That's not really the problem. I think the problem is that they met when she was like 30 and he was 14.
That's the problem too.
Now they're like married, and apparently she hits him.
It's crazy, bro. You saw him come out off.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
He gets swatted. He's like, dude, you're not James Bond.
Did you see? Have you seen like the picture of all like the presidents and a bunch of other famous people, like Elon, like come out with like black eyes at certain points? Like, who is there? There probably is some like fucking dude we don't know about just over owning all these motherfuckers get out of line and they're just getting beat, man.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, people get in arguments, and like I said, I got in a political argument with my buddy Nick. And
right, but imagine hitting like the president or the richest guy in the world. Like, you must be extremely powerful, and they must be really scared of you. So,
yeah, but the richest man in the world is probably getting hit by, I don't know, the Treasury Secretary or like somebody like that.
Crazy, bro. It's kind of crazy that they do that shit. Crazy.
It is wild.
To hit the president is kind of crazy. You got to be like so powerful.
God.
Yeah, I don't even know.
And, obviously, Epstein thing didn't get released,
bro. This is, I mean, I have a theory on it, but I don't know if I want to say it. So,
oh, by all means, nobody listens to this.
Well, no, I mean, it's a common theory. It's just, I don't think Trump is I don't think he's in the file as a pedophile. I think he's just covered for Israel. So that's just a common theory. So I think he's pretty owned by Israel. So
Epstein, huh? I thought that was a Spanish name.
Well, you know what the crazy thing is? Charlie Kirk, I guess in his last month, was really starting to switch and from super pro Israel and starting to see some like crazy stuff they were doing, and his training as what Candace Owens saying too. And you could see in some of the interviews he was starting to be really critical towards Israel. And then I've also seen a lot of reports that he was really pushing hard behind the scenes to release the Epstein files. So I don't know, man. If I had to put money on it, I mean,
he flew too close to the sun then?
Yeah, man.
So then how did these, but that's the thing that I just don't get like the correlation then. Like it would make sense, right? But the evidence isn't there. And like, believe me, I would be the first person to say they're guilty of a lot.
The evidence isn't there, but I think it's like a plausible theory. I would say it's probably like a 75% chance. Yeah, this dude who was like dating a transgender chick or whatever it was.
But he like
was a trans hate thing. I don't know.
So then Israel would have had to get a hold of this Robinson guy somehow, right?
Yeah, well, I think they could have enabled him to do it because there is like the confirmed reports that his parents or people around the apartment or whatever, or around him saw a bunch of cars the last few weeks from out of states plates coming to his place. A lot of them, and they said they did not give off a good vibe. That's weird. What is that? Like that's confirmed reports. So from his neighbors or whatever. So
yeah, and also the whole AI thing is like you don't really know what to believe anymore.
right.
I mean, I saw this video of Donald Trump, and it was right after Charlie Kirk died, and it was like, I think I talked about this last week too, but like you could see the finger move. How like the finger thing does like another finger like generated out.
I saw that,
and it's like, okay, that's probably AI. And the previous administration, of course, you saw one day Joe Biden was regular height, and then the next day he's like 6'5".
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. There's a lot of weird things, man. AI is so good. I saw a video of like Trump. I don't know if you've seen this one with Trump, and he's talking. It seems super normal. It's like the day after Charlie Kirk died. He's like talking and all this, and all of a sudden, like halfway through speech, then you can tell it's AI because he switched to like something talking shit about Stephen Colbert or something in the middle of the speech, and it was like ridiculous. But I'm like, I had me fooled, and I read the comments, and everyone was fooled in the first half. Like they thought it was real, and then he started just talking ridiculous, so you could tell it was fake. But yeah, it's really they're getting really good already. I don't even know, man. It's gonna be bad in the future. So
they don't all have that sixth toe anymore. You know what I mean? Like, or that seventh finger or whatever. Like they all don't have that anymore, and it's getting so much better. And this was just a couple months ago.
It's scary.
It's just a couple months ago where it was like, oh, that's definitely AI.
It advances very fast, man. So it's scary, dude.
I don't know, like, even if they were to come and tell you, like, there's aliens now. Really?
This is another thing.
I need to meet one here.
All this insane shit is just to cover up for aliens. Because whatever happens in the world, aliens will always trump that if they're actually out there. So I definitely think this is a possibility. Like, all the crazy shit I thought was insane as a kid is definitely a possibility now. You know what I mean? So aliens trumps everything.
It's also, I think that there was, people are saying that it was like the particle colliders once we started turning those things on.
I don't even know what particle colliders are, man. What is that?
Like it's
what is that?
Oh man, I'm not going to do this very good justice, but so they have these like particle colliders, and they basically shoot this little,
like a ray of,
like an atom or whatever, all through this big, huge, long track, right? So it looks like a racetrack, but in a pipe.
Okay.
And there's a building attached to it, and like there's like this circle that they can speed it up in, and they move at the speed of light. And it's like the fastest thing to do, right? And I think that is where they discovered that particles act differently when they're observed. So how the hell does that work? So there's this experiment where they shot these particles in at this wall with two slits. And I think when they observed it, the particles went through the two slits. And when they didn't observe it, they just got jumbled around and just.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's like the Truman Show, but on an atomic level.
That's crazy. I don't know, man. That trips me out.
But like, it makes me feel sick. Like, it makes me feel like I have a headache and a stomach ache.
Probably just in a simulation and just getting fucked with it. I don't know. Simple explanation.
But why the simulation?
Hey, man, anything's possible. I've just given a chance to everything now. Simulation's possible, man. Like, why not? Why is it not possible? It's definitely a plausible thing. So
yeah, and that in itself as well. And it's like, gosh, I'm pretty sure the Earth isn't flat, though. I'm pretty much going to stick to that one.
See, that's the thing. But for sure the Earth is not flat. But I just don't know. Like I saw like probably the best UFC fighter, Ilya Topuria, says too. He's like, even if it was flat, bro, like, what am I supposed to do with this information? Like, what the fuck? I just don't. This conspiracy all these conspiracies make sense. But if it was flat, like, what does it change? Like, why would they hide this from us? Like, it just makes no sense to me.
That is so true. It's like, even if it was true, even if the Earth is flat, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, like what am I supposed to do with this information? Like, what does it change in my life? Like, why would it even be like a thing they would lie about? Because there's I don't understand why they're covered up.
I mean, it would be cool if it was flat and they had that there actually was that like ice barrier around. Why would they
lie about? I saw a documentary on this because like I'll listen to anything because I know everyone like the people in charge lie about everything. So I'll give like even insane thing like flat Earth. I'll look into it. So I watched like documentaries on it. I think I saw one that said said the Earth is flat because space is fake and shit. What the fuck? Like, so all the motherfuckers that went to space have been lying like this whole time. I just don't.
Hasn't been that many.
But multiple countries. It's not like if it was one country, bro. Then that would mean every single country would have like some secret society of like hiding this shit and never telling their families. It'd just be too insane. It's not like one country either. So I just. Why would they lie about space being fake? Like, what else is out there? I just don't get it, man.
Space being fake, that really is depressing, though. If it is fake and there's no, like, we have absolutely no chance of having, like, Star Trek.
I think if space being fake would make more hope to, like, regular people, because then they'll give more credence to their religion. Because if space is real, I don't know, man. It kind of, like, wipes away all religions, I think, because you don't know if there's other life out there. Because, you know, this for sure, it's, like, mathematically impossible not to be other life out there. So what religion telling you about their, you know, their existence?
Well, not everything is explained.
Right.
You know, like there are still mysteries. Then, like, some things are omitted. Like, even in the Bible, like the regular Bible that most of the world uses is different. Like the old school one that the Ethiopians use has something called the Book of Enoch in there.
Oh yeah.
And that has some weird stuff about like aliens and things like that.
Does it?
Yeah. And so, yeah, there was it was like, you know, it has to deal with the Anunnaki, you know?
Sounds familiar, but I don't know that.
Well, there was it's supposed to be like a race of aliens that came and hybridized people and that kind of thing, right?
Okay.
And there's all kinds of theories about that, but Enoch was one of the Anunnaki, and it's supposed to be like an allegory for God.
Okay.
You know, and so, but then you get to all these weird discoveries too that are happening. Like the other day I read this article that said they thermal imaged the pyramids and some of the rocks were like glowing hot.
I think I saw that as well.
You know?
I also saw that there's like they found an underground that goes miles deep or something insane. It was like way bigger than they thought. They don't know what's on there. Yeah, dude, what's like the ocean? Like less than 1% discovered. So like there could be aliens down there. You never know. It's a whole world down there. They've not even scratched the surface of what's down in the ocean. So
well, yeah, and I also have you seen the Megalodon movie with Jason Statham?
No, I know what it is, but I haven't seen it, no.
They go deep down there, and it's like I love those movies, and it's just like.
I'm not
so
watch
fake.
That now. Yeah, I
so
still
lame.
fake, but they're still enjoyable,
So
right?
lame.
Entertaining though. Entertaining though. So
You know what I've been trying to watch is that you can't find anywhere is Eyes Wide Shut.
oh, that's Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman.
I saw the movie a long time ago, man. I was about to rewatch it with the wife.
You can't.
It's out there. It's on there. It's there. It's on something because we saw it streaming somewhere.
Oh yeah, but it's like $4 to rent.
No. Yeah, I mean, you probably got to pay for it. We saw it streaming on something, but I mean, there's other ways I could let you know after. But yeah.
Hey, ballin'.
But yeah, piracy, they fucked everyone. So
We'll go on Kazaa or Napster and download it.
Kazaa, bro, those were the days, man.
LimeWire.
Took me like an hour to download like an album and shit. Yeah.
And just and that's when everybody had like the family computer.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you're just pumping that shit full of all kinds of bullshit.
Right.
You know?
I think artists would rather go back because Spotify don't pay them shit. So
yeah. I mean, but it also made it easier for other people to get in. Like there's no gatekeeper as much anymore.
I agree, but there's some benefits, but as far as like, if you're a musician, like a mid-sized musician or above, you're losing a lot of money. You're not making any money pretty much.
Well, yeah, it's basically to gear up interest for a tour,
Right.
Or to
you make your money from merch and
sales.
touring,
Yeah,
which sucks because back in the day you'd make a decent amount of money from your records. You know what I mean? So,
but you should tour. People want live music,
I love live music, so yeah.
you know, and we actually went and saw Bad Religion not that long ago.
How was that?
That was a great show.
Was it?
Dude. Yeah, we came in right as Bad Religion was starting, and it was Dropkick Murphys too.
I know that show. Was it at the Heart Health Park or whatever?
Was it Dropkick Murphys or Flogging Molly?
Man, those two like so similar to me.
Pretty sure it was Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah, I think I saw that show. Yeah, that's cool, man.
You were there?
No, I saw that show was happening. I didn't go.
Oh,
I go to a
yeah.
lot of shows, but I honestly haven't been lately. Although I'm going to Aftershock in 2 weeks. So
Oh, that's
I go every year,
right.
all 4 days. Deftones, baby. I'm excited.
Man, every time I think of Aftershock, because the last time I went was like 2 days before that Israel Gaza thing happened,
Okay.
October 7th.
Yeah.
And
That's right.
every time it's like, holy shit, I was just at a festival on October 5th.
You think about that all the time. Man.
And it's like, there was a bunch of porta potties. And it's like, just to think like I'm taking a piss in there and like somebody goes and just shoots each porta potty.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. We used to go to a music festival every year at Mandalay Bay in Vegas called Psycho Fest. It's my favorite music festival like ever. We'd go every year. It was an awesome festival. But yeah, Mandalay Bay is where they had that shooting, and they still have that little area covered off. But we're at the outdoor. They have outdoor stages at that festival too. You know, right where we do a shoot. It's pretty crazy that all those people died there. Biggest mass shooting in American history.
There was that one guy.
That's another one that
Dude, that was
obviously it's
weird.
cover up. Well, that one I think the theory that the conspiracy theory is the most likely outcome. There was a assassination attempt on Mohammed bin the Saudi prince or whatever.
Oh, was he there?
He
Bin
was in
Salman,
Vegas,
MBS?
Yeah.
What?
It was either him or some other Saudi prince, but yeah, they were there. And there's multiple casinos reporting shooters. And when I first saw it on Twitter, and that's what everyone remembers too. And then eventually it just changed to that one guy in his room. So yeah, he probably was just a patsy. So
Well, and then you also had like reports of shootings happening way down.
I've heard people shoot from a helicopter, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. But the thing that really makes me believe that is they've completely wiped that. They never, when they talk about shootings, that's the biggest in American history, and they never talk about it. They really try to wipe that under the rug. The more they do that, the more I believe. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, you have that, right? But then you have like the shootings at schools, like that honestly that recently happened too, But until we, how there's no mass shootings at Raider games,
right.
Or Cowboy games
I think there was like a shooting at an NFL game last year, and a couple people died after or something.
in the parking lot.
Yeah, I forgot what team, but yeah, so it is. I don't know, man.
But not inside the stadium,
the security. I mean, you got security.
You have to have security. Like you secure a bank. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I don't understand. Like I've talked to people about shootings and stuff. Like even Charlie Kirk, I'm like, what law would have prevented this? We already have 400 million guns in the country. Like it's so easy to get a gun. I had a friend who used to sell guns. Like I had no friends who sell guns on the internet and stuff. Like easy if you want to get a gun, you can go get one. Like what are you gonna just steal? You're just gonna go confiscate everyone's guns? 400 million guns? Like what are you talking about right now? Like I don't think these people think it through. Like I agree. You should have like armed security at schools. Like I don't know what else you're gonna do. Banning guns does what? Murder's banned. Like I don't get it, man. I mean I don't get it.
Yeah, no, and like I think about that too because, obviously I have 2 little kids in school, and it's like
Scary, man.
Why can I just hop this fence? Why? Like, I get it that they don't want it to look like a prison,
Right.
but there's no shootings in prisons either.
Yeah.
I mean.
Exactly.
I would rather have that optic than have to deal with a dead kid.
Right.
And I mean, okay, have metal detectors there. Have the armed guards, like
why not have armed like ex-military dudes there?
They do that. Any kid that's been on a plane has gone through that kind of security check,
They literally have them everywhere. Sports games, at concerts, at fucking at what do you call it? At banks. Like, why not? What the fuck? You don't want your kids to be protected? Why do fucking politicians walk around with like 5 bodyguards, you know what I mean? With guns and shit.
I mean, I don't have a lot of money in the bank.
Yeah.
Everything I got is in those kids.
Right.
That's everything to me. And so, like, I could give a shit about what's in your safety deposit box.
Yeah, dude. Your kids are like your main concern, and you have no protection. So, yeah, I don't know, man.
And we'll never, like, any kind of gun buyback or like a cash for clunkers for guns or whatever, like that's just not going to happen.
You think the motherfucking gangbangers in like Chicago are going to go to give their fucking guns back? Like,
oh, I could get $75 for my Uzi.
Yeah. Like, are these people live, I've just noticed that like these people live in like they're just delusional. They live in like an imaginary world where like nothing bad happens. There's no bad people. Or it's like you ban guns, no shooting is going to happen. Like, it's just crazy, man. You have to like understand there's already 400 million guns here. Like, you cannot go confiscate 4 million guns. You know what I mean? So what are you gonna do? So just do what you can at this point. Like Charlie Kirk had like a fucking good reasoning of, like about guns, and these motherfuckers like took him out of context. So yeah, you just cannot get gun deaths to zero because there's too many fucking guns in this country. It's too late, man. It's too late to like prevent guns from being here. So
Yeah, and one thing that I kind of tried to do early on is teach at least the oldest one, to teach her about gun safety, right? So like I brought this back when I had guns, before the boating accident where they all fell in the lake.
Right.
But I took out my pistol and I was like, what do you think about this? And she was like, it's scary. I was like, it can be, but here's how you do it. Here's how you look to see if it's loaded. Here's where you touch it to make sure it doesn't go off. Here is how you clean it, how you take care of it. And here, mess around with it for a little while, because you can see it's not loaded. Open it up, see it's not loaded. Mess around with it. Don't point it at anyone, but like touch it, feel it. It's just a piece of metal, and she did. But it also kind of goes to like, if she's over at a friend's house and like they bring it out, like some kid finds a gun or something, right, that she knows what to do, because that's also a big thing. Like I remember when we and you were kids, there was always like, like some kid found a gun and shot himself or shot his brother or some shit like that, and anything that you could try to do to prevent that, I mean, you should.
Man, that's good. I'm glad you teach your kids gun safety, man. Yeah, I've never.
I don't trust the 4-year-old yet.
Yeah, I think it's a little young, man.
But when my oldest was 5, she was in it. It's just like they're just very different people.
Right.
The 4-year-old is very impulsive, and I wouldn't give her a stick. I wouldn't give her a stick.
Yeah, don't. You're too impulsive.
I wouldn't give her a plastic sword.
Yeah.
But maybe she'll come around.
Yeah, maybe.
So you busted yourself up.
Oh, you talking about my injury?
Yeah, you're hobbling in here,
bro. Yeah, no, I'm healing.
I know. I just walk with you. You guys look pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, this is the first time I've had like a bad knee injury in jiu-jitsu. I was training. I think this was 5 weeks ago. About 5 weeks ago, and I was rolling with this. One of the regular dudes I rode, he's probably 250, so a lot bigger than me. I'm like 160. At the time, I was probably 150 something. But yeah, so yeah, he fell on my leg while it was at a weird angle, and I heard a like freaking pop.
Oh god!
Yeah, he knew it too. He was like, oh shit, and he stopped, and I was like, fuck, bro, did I just tear my like ACL or something? I knew it too. I got up and I could kind of walk, but I could tell it was fucked up, and I was like, I thought I tore my whole ACL or something, man. I was like, I'm fucked for like a year. I was so pissed. I was like, fuck. I went to the doctor. They did they did the MRIs and all that shit. They gave me crutches, man, and. But luckily it was just a grade 2 LCL sprain, and I sprained like 2 or 3 other ligaments too, but the main was a LCL. So that was like, they said like 2 to 3 months till I can train again. Like a month and a half till I can walk, but I'm walking in like 3 weeks. I was walking in like 3 weeks. So
yeah, I mean, you're okay. I
was okay, but
I did have to fight the temptation to just kind of trip you though.
After 2 or 3 weeks, I was walking and I started lifting weights again and like modify my. So at least I could do that. But yeah, it was depressing, man, because bro, I was pretty much drinking every day, eating junk, and I'm like a strict diet.
Yeah,
I was smoking hella weed, which I still do, but
which is fine.
I still smoke hella weed, but I'm like strict on my diet normally. But I was drinking every day. I was eating DoorDash every day. I was having a good old time, bro. I think I gained about 20 pounds. I'm this fucking fattest.
Because you were injured and you couldn't roll around anyway.
Anything. I was just like depressed. Like fuck, bro. I was like, this is like the most depressed, because I love, bro. That's my whole fucking life is like training, man. Even just like doing cardio or like running or doing the bike or something, man. Is fucking big part of my day.
I know you're addicted to those endorphins at this point.
I love it, bro. I work out 2-3 times a day, if like every day. So yeah.
Man, right now probably it actually might be good for you to do that. Don't eat any like McDonald's or anything, because that'll make you throw up.
It was good because now I'm kind of slowly winning back to my normal healthiness. I think I'm gonna go jiu-jitsu next week and just go light, no sparring or nothing. But I think I'm gonna start going back. But yeah, it was good, man. It was good to get a little break, like get my passion back, but be lazy for a month and just have fun fucking You know what I mean? I felt like but now I see how Americans are. They do this for their whole life. I'm like, this will fucking kill you quick, bro. I'm like, I was like feeling like shit, bro. Like 3 weeks of it, I was like, this is horrible. Just drinking and eating junk every day. I'm like, motherfuckers do this their whole life. I'm like, this is crazy.
Well, the worst is if you get on a diet and then you lose weight and then you gain more weight back.
Gain more weight back.
That's even worse than just staying fat.
Yeah.
You know, because then you're shocking your system in all kinds of different ways. And it's like, oh, God.
No, because I didn't think of it because I've been really strict for many years. I was like, I can just do whatever I want, bro. I'm a fucking adult. I can eat dessert all day. I can drink all day. Like, I'm a fucking grown man. You know what I mean? It's like fucking, you can literally do whatever you want. I just never thought of it like that because I'm super strict, bro. I count my calories. You know.
Oh, I know.
I train hell hard. It's like a crazy switch to be like the complete opposite. And I haven't been like that in a long time. It's probably college, but I still trained, so it wasn't as bad. I just went a little crazy on food and shit. But yeah, man, like you got to be really disciplined to be like a grown up. I just realized that, and I was like, wow, I really am. So like I was happy. Like let me get back. But I can flip the switch on and off. Like I'm gonna go back and I have no problem. I think there's UFC fighters like that. They get really fat when they're not fighting, but then they got a fight coming up, complete switch, and their body's completely transformed. I feel like I'm not a fighter or nothing, but diet wise, I can flip the switch on and off. You know what I mean? Which is cool. It's like a good thing to have.
And it'll take you a lot longer than just a month to lose your discipline.
Yeah.
You know, even if you did go balls to the wall and even if you just stop being vegan anymore too, you're like
that's an ethical thing. That's an ethical thing. So that I'll never do it. Yeah, my friend asked me how much money would it take you to eat a piece of chicken. I was like, I wouldn't even do it for $1 trillion, bro. So like you gotta stick with your man. Gotta have a code, man. You know what I mean? What if you had to save this dog, but the only way to save the dog was to eat this little piece of chicken? No, dude.
So the dog dies.
I mean, yeah.
Oh.
But you got to stick with you can't like break your, that's like would you kill a baby to save the world? No, fucking the world's done. I don't know. I can't kill a baby, so no.
Yeah, yeah, my daughter, my oldest, she tried to do vegetarian for a little while. And then, what did we do where she just couldn't handle it? I think we had salmon. She loves fish, you know?
She wants fish, yeah.
And so she's just like, what if I just eat fish? I was like, well, that's okay. Well, what if I just eat fish and pizza Lunchables?
Yeah. It's probably a lot harder for a kid who wasn't raised strictly, you know what I mean? They don't have
it's in her heart. She doesn't like to, same thing as you. It's the ethical thing. That's what she wants, you know? She's out there with the chickens all the time, like holding them and like petting them and like making them dance around, you know, and little things like that. To where, but she realizes like she loves eggs. I mean, and that's kind of like ain't nothing there.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
you know,
I'm not like totally.
It's basically healthy poop.
Yeah, I'm not like super anti against eggs. I just don't eat them.
Yeah.
But even if my wife wants to have chickens in her backyard and have her own eggs, it's fine.
Well, the chickens are better. They're not just for eggs, you know. They're for fertilizer. They're for getting cockroaches and spiders away.
Yeah, I hear there's a lot of benefits to,
you know, like as long as you can get over the fact that they just shit wherever they want, you know. And I hope like in plants too. Like if you have like a garden,
yeah, we have a full garden.
They'll wreck that shit.
Yeah, we have a full garden, so that would be a no go.
But it's good to have them before you plant the garden.
Yeah,
get over there and like
and all that.
Just get all up in that dirt and get all the bugs out because they'll eat all kinds of shit in there that will fuck with your plants. You know,
we have 3 freaking cats, so we let them out all the time. So yeah, I don't know.
Well, the cats also they won't fuck with a chicken.
Yeah.
No, if a chick, yeah. We lost one of our baby chicks to a cat, the neighbor cat.
Yeah.
But still, like a chicken, no, a cat will not mess with that. My dog doesn't mess with chickens anymore.
Oh,
he's like, because all it took was him he chased one, right? Chased one around the yard, and like that one chicken ran to all the other 6 chickens. So there's 7 chickens with this one dog, and now he's like, they just started pecking him, you know, and it's like he didn't like that.
Freaked out, yeah.
He doesn't like that. So now he'll go and he'll just hang out. He'll lay down, and the chickens will just walk around him, and they just pretend like each other doesn't exist.
Interesting.
Okay. You know, like, I don't like you. You don't like me. Here we are. We will hurt you.
Damn, I did not know a dog would be scared of chicken. That's wild.
It's not scared. It's more like
He just doesn't want to fucking deal with that
it's
shit.
like
Yeah.
mutual respect.
Okay, well,
we could all learn a little thing or two from a dog and chicken relationship.
Dog and a chicken, man.
We could all learn a thing or two from them.
So fuck.
Coexist in the backyard. Even and the frogs. The frogs are there. They're still there.
That's cool. You got frogs, man.
And I never got them. I never got frogs. They just came. It's like I don't think I could get rid of them if I wanted to at this point. They're all there. Genghis, Napoleon, Attila, and Rasputin.
Yeah, you named them.
Yeah, after dictators. the punk frogs from like.
Cool. I named one of my cats after a drug dealer, so it's all good, man.
Oh yeah. What? Scarface?
No. His name's Bodie. Ever watch The Wire? The Wire's best show ever, man. Watch The Wire.
Oh really?
Yeah, best show ever. He's named after my favorite drug dealer on there. So yeah.
Bodie, huh?
Yeah. It's not because he's black. It's because he's a drug dealer. Shit.
Is it a black cat?
Yeah, he's black.
But it's not because of that.
No, yeah, it's because he's.
That was just a coincidence.
Yeah, they're all. The whole show's like black. So yeah.
You still doing the fight before 40?
I don't know if I'll do it before 40 now, bro. Just because
the injury.
It's not even the injury, bro. I told you I got a new job, right? This shit now I feel like a regular American because my shit is fucked, bro. I be working like 6-7 day weeks, nights.
Oh,
it's ruined my. I don't know when I would have time to do any striking or nothing right now. So the job is like taking over my life. Now I was pretty lax in my old job, and I was like, oh cool, I got time to do everything. This job has fucked me, bro. I'm just stressed from work. We work weekends like constantly. I'm just like, bro, what do I? But yeah, I eventually I want to still have one for sure. I just don't know if it's gonna be before I'm 40 because right now I have no time to train. I train jujitsu when I go back, but that's it, and I'll work out at home. So. But I'm not gonna have time to do like striking at night or nothing. So
at what point in your training would you know that like okay I can do a fight now?
When my coaches tell me I'm ready.
Oh really?
When I was in college, I trained Muay Thai, and I didn't think I was that good. But my coach said, he's like, bro, you're good. You can do Muay Thai now. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, do it. But I ended up not doing Muay Thai fights. But yeah, in college, I was like, all right, fuck. You know what I mean? I just want to do like an amateur thing, man. I haven't got hit in the face in a long fucking time since college. So it's just
like jonesing for it.
It's just like you know how people do like their adrenaline, their jump off planes and shit. Mm-hmm. Like at least I control this, man. My training, I want to see what I can do. But I actually saw some people. I was just looking online. Some dudes in their 40s, mid 40s, started doing Muay Thai. They're ripped. Like I was like, all right, bro, I don't have to rush it. When I get time to train, do it right, and I'll have at least one.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely want to have one, man. I wouldn't feel right if I didn't have one my whole life. I would regret that. So I want to have one. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because you're training and you're pouring in all this work, and it's like, I guess you could say like if something happened while you and your wife were at the movies or something, and like some dude came up and was like talking shit and like pushing you around or
that I know I can handle because we have people come in you have people come in all the time, and it's easy work no matter how big they are because I train. But I want to I want to go against a trained fighter, like an average dude off the streets. No problem.
Right. I mean, that's
even big guys.
95% of the people are not trained.
Yeah, more than that. Wait, I say 99%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to go against someone good, and my size. I honestly I'm like insanely strong and big for like what I would cut down to. So I'm in a gym with a bunch of big motherfuckers. So I don't usually get to go against people my size, and when I do, I feel fucking. I'm like, bro, I'm not a lot better than I think I am. So I want to go, train guy my size and see what happens because I feel like physically, as an athlete, I'm like pretty fucking good. So especially even at my age, I feel good. So
it's the striking that you need to work on.
Yeah, bro, I haven't done any but you need to do a full MMA. If it's in a cage, because there's a whole world just on the cage, man. That's like a whole. That's
a whole strategy in itself.
Dude, that's a whole world on itself, just with the cage, and they'll push you to it, and you got to fight your way out of it and all that. So there's like a lot, man. Because I'm literally just doing jujitsu, and then at home I'm doing weights, cardio. That's it. Yeah, I have no strike. In college I did striking, but I've been out of college for 9 years now, man. So at home I have the Muay Thai bag, so I train in the bag, but it's not I'm not sparring or nothing like that.
Yeah, the bag doesn't try to juke you.
Exactly,
or
man.
hit back.
I'm not sparring. I'm not with a coach. So I would want to get like at least like a year or two. I mean, maybe a year and I'll be okay. But let's see.
You know how they have those like AI girlfriends like that are robots. Like imagine if they had that, but it was like a fighter, like a trainer. Like,
do you know what's crazy? Have you ever put like the Oculus and all that shit on?
Yeah,
bro. This
the boxing one.
Yeah. So my work, they gave me the Oculus for free.
What?
And the only thing I ever do is this fucking boxing game. And they put you in a you full on sparring, bro, and it's intense, man. It's like I lose just as many calories as like a real fight because you're fucking ducking. It's like fucking sick. You're like throwing punches, everything, man. It's so sick. It's like a fucking full fight. You know what I mean? It's cool. You're not getting hit, but it gives you like a simulation of like the movement and stuff. So,
right. It almost makes me think that game was made by a fighter.
It probably was.
You know, because it's not like it's not Wii boxing. This isn't
dope, man.
You know, it's not Wii boxing.
It's pretty scary. You got to try it, man. He's pretty fucking scary because you feel like you're actually in a fight. You know what I mean? Besides getting hit, which is probably good for most people.
Yeah. That's CTE.
Yeah, but you feel like you're about to get hit because they're throwing at you, man. You're like, oh shit, I got to duck or I'm gonna get knocked out.
And it vibrates, right?
Yeah, you can feel like shaking and everything, man. If you get hit, you feel it. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's probably gonna get way more advanced because this is like the early stages of VR and stuff like that. So.
Well, I just think that like having a robot that you can just beat up on, and I mean like that's. Once they gain sentience, they'll look back at this episode and come after me.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about beating up on a robot, man. The bag is probably the heavy bag's probably good for me.
But even if it's like, because they could do the skin, you know, but like the juking and like, I'm going to throw this new technique in here now.
Yeah.
And it's like, turn me up to 7. You're ready for 7 now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's, because you always have people to go spar and train with. So I like that better, man, because a human, that's.
I mean, people said that for sex too.
I think I'll stick with humans for sex too, bro. So I don't know if that's just me, but
I don't know.
I've seen actually, sex has gone down with the young people, so I know a lot. So it's kind of sad. They kind of missed out on a good era of life. I don't know.
I know.
I feel bad for these kids, man. That's why it's like good because dude, I know some kids I train jujitsu with, and I see they all like Charlie Kirk, man. They're all like R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. They're young, they're 13, 14 and shit, and they're good kids, man. So like, he had a good positive influence. So I'm like. Yeah, this dude was like saying fucking get off the internet and live like a real life, man. So
yeah, and you know, the internet isn't real life, and that's kind of one of the things that he did was talk to people in real life. Yeah. And that's kind of why I do this, to talk to people in real life. You know, I could easily just do like one of the Zoom call podcasts where they have like it's like a square and it's a square.
Yeah.
That is bullshit to me.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense if you're far away from someone, but
right,
you know.
But then what are you doing? You know, like, I get it, and I probably will eventually have to do one day, you know, but I don't think that that's really what it's about.
Right.
You know, it's about being here, having the conversation face to face. If I say something that really pisses you off, you can lunge and hit me. You really could.
I've seen some good podcasts
you know?
about what happens, man. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. You know?
I mean, it could happen, right? And I think that's why Joe Rogan said that he got a wider table, because one time he had Mike Tyson on there and scared the shit out of him.
Yeah, Mike Tyson scared the shit out of me too. So.
Dude, that guy, like, his eyebrows are scary. Yeah. Like, dude's got scary eyebrows, of all things.
I'm a big Mike Tyson fan, though, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm big time. Yeah, of course. Who isn't? You know, that guy was untouchable.
Yeah.
He was an absolute force.
He was legit scary, man. Because I don't know if you remember the press conferences, he would say the crazy shit like, I want your heart, I'm gonna eat your children. Then he go like, praise be to Allah. Like right after, like, this motherfucker he said, my style is impregnable, my style is impetuous, some shit. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say, bro? And then he just go like, fucking 10-second knockout. I'm like, this guy is out of his mind. And then there'd always be a fight at the press conference too. Always, man. Yeah, Tyson was crazy, man.
It was like, he's just one big muscle. You know? It's like a human pit bull.
Tyson was incredible, man. Me and my dad would go watch his fights. We'd be so excited, and they'd last like one round every time. Yeah, 3 minutes, it's done. I'm glad I like never went and paid money because, bro, you fucking just paid all that money for like a minute.
Yeah, but even the people that paid for like the pay-per-view stuff, it's like, all right, paid, you know,
70,
39
80,
or 40
bucks, man. I think it's 60, 70.
Oh, was that how much it was back then?
It was, maybe back then it was like a lot cheaper. Like now it's like 80. Now I think it's like $100 for UFCs and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, because I remember everybody knows where we were when the ear got bit off.
I watched that, bro. We had a black box, so that's how I watched all the. My dad had the setup, bro. We watched the WWE and the boxing back then, always on black box. You know what I mean? So yeah, I remember the year. I remember that. I was a big fight too.
Yeah, God, you don't have those kind of title bouts anymore, and I think you can kind of blame MMA because that's now the pinnacle.
Right.
You know, boxing is kind of like an old money sport now.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like horse racing or something where you go and it's all about just betting. It's not actually, and you could say it's about the fight too, but MMA, it's like 3D fighting rather than 2D fighting, if that makes sense.
No, I know exactly. Actually, they just, I don't know if you saw last week, they just had like the biggest boxing match in years at Canelo versus Crawford. Yeah, man, just watching that. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a fight. It wasn't a bad fight or nothing, but yeah, even the UFC co-promoted this one kind of. Dana White's doing it. Bro, just watching boxing, it doesn't feel like a real fight, man. You just know no one's getting knocked out or getting hurt. You watch UFC, bro, there's a lot of times some vicious knockout coming or vicious submission, something. Like someone might get finished in most fights. Boxing, it's so rare to see someone get knocked out anymore. It's so rare. So rare, man. Like I would have bet everything nobody would have got knocked out in that Canelo Crawford fight. Yeah. No, you never saw anyone get seriously hurt in that fight.
What about so favorite boxer of all time?
Me?
Yeah. And you can't pick Tyson.
So I got to give you two. Roy Jones Jr.
Oh, okay.
And this guy, I don't know if you know, but he was unbelievable. His name was Prince Nassim Hamed. If you want to see the motherfucking dude clowning,
the Mexican guy?
No, I think he's from he's from Britain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but this guy was incredible. But he'd be dancing. He would jump in the ring, do a flip in the ring, and dance. He would do the craziest moves, man. If you ever have a chance, watch highlights of Prince Nassim Hamed. It was unbelievable how good this guy was. He would be dancing around, like the showing motion. He wouldn't even no-look punches. It would be amazing. He was a champ, too. He was amazing. One of the best. He was so good. That guy was amazing.
Dude, if you had to ask me, I would probably say Don Fry.
Don Fry? But he has MMA.
Well, no, he was boxing for a while.
Was he?
Yeah.
I just remember from MMA. Dude, Don Fry. But my friend my buddy from Utah texted me a little Don Fry the other day.
Yeah.
I love Don Fry, man. He's fucking awesome, man.
Dude, Don Fry he is so badass.
I love Don Fry, man. I love Don Fry. Have you seen him versus that Japanese dude? Legendary.
Yeah.
They're just like fucking boom, bro, in Japan.
It's constant, dude.
I love it, man.
That was the best. This is a giant Japanese dude.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, both those guys are crazy. They're just swinging to one.
No defense.
They're like, fuck it, bro. Whoever's chin is worse, fuck it, bro.
We're not blocking a single thing.
I love how they just mutually was like, all right, let's see whose chin goes out first.
It's constant.
Yeah.
Just hitting.
I love that, dude. That was so good, bro.
Don Fry is such a badass.
Actually, yeah, there's a couple guys from that era that I'm like, Dan Henderson, of, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, that era of like the wrestlers, but they could strike too, was amazing, man. And then there's Mark Kerr. They got that Rock's got that movie about him too coming out.
That's right.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. The Rock actually made a good movie, so don't talk no shit.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
first time he made a fucking.
Have you seen Jungle Cruise?
It's actually supposed to be really good, man. It's supposed to be Rock's supposed to be good in it. So.
But you know, and also I really like the early days of the MMA where they had like you'd have a like I don't know like Taekwondo or like Kung Fu in full gi, and he's like trying to represent his whole sport.
Yep.
And you got this other guy who's I don't know, maybe he was like Butterbean or something. That's just like I just absorb all the hits.
Yeah. Did you see the guy with the one boxing glove in the UFC 1? He came out with his name's Art Jimerson. He came out with one boxing glove. So he tried to prevent the grappling with one hand, and he had a one boxing glove. I don't know why. It's like a famous, he's UFC 1, man. And I think he fought Hoist Gracie and lost.
Those were the days, huh?
Yeah, man. Those
the
were
Gracies?
crazy days, man. The Gracies, yeah.
I mean, what does the sport look like without the Gracies?
Well, fighting would look completely different, man. Just because jiu-jitsu.
Because they combine things.
Well, I don't know if they combine things. They just showed jiu-jitsu reigned over the other sports, and then I think more people combined, like wrestlers implemented jiu-jitsu, boxers had to learn to defend, like strike. It's just it changed everything. Now MMA has evolved so much. Everyone's good at everything, bro. If you're good at just jiu-jitsu, you're gonna get fucking smoked, man.
You have to be.
You have to be good at everything, like literally everything. You can't be deficient, and you're gonna get exposed. Like everyone's good at everything now, so it's kind of cool. It's kind of like next level right now.
It's almost like homogenized though, because it's like you do MMA means you do everything. It means you wrestle. It means you do jujitsu.
There are people that are like really good at striking, and they're just really good at wrestling defense, so they keep the fight standing, which is good because back in the day you have like good strikers, but they couldn't stop a takedown. But now, even if you don't got like offensive wrestling, just you then really good at defending a takedown and keeping the fight standing for their like amazing striking or whatever. So. I don't know. It's just evolved. It's a constantly evolving sport, and even I can see that in jiu-jitsu too. There's always like big changes in the world of jiu-jitsu or something like that of like what works and what styles. So it's cool to watch, man. Like martial arts is a cool thing because it's just the evolution is kind of crazy. So But I think you could say about all sports, like football, or like if you really pay attention, like it's constantly changing.
Yeah, I mean, football has gotten very interesting and technical, right, as it's gone on, because you could look at that solely based off of how they treat the Pro Bowl. You know,
the All-Star games in all sports, I think, have died.
But it used to be a game, right? It used to be a game, and then it was like, well, now it's a game, but nobody's really going to play very hard. And then now it's really not, it's just a flag game. And now it's just, we're going to see how far you could throw it or how fast you could run. It's basically like a combine, but with the actual NFL players rather than college, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think at a certain point, there wasn't much on TV, so a lot of people still tuned in. Now, who the fuck is going to watch some like glorified flag football game? You know what I mean? It's just this.
Plus, now that's the only way to get the NFL in Hawaii. You know,
didn't they moved it out of Hawaii it was somewhere else.
Yeah, it was. Was it in
Vegas?
Florida?
It was Florida. I don't know where it was. Somewhere else. I forgot. Was it? I thought it was Vegas or something. But
this is after everybody stopped watching it, though.
Yeah, this is. They try to do all the NBA keeps fucking around with their All-Star game too and try to make it better, but no one watches. So.
Well, and I think it's interesting that they keep trying to like put the NFL in other countries. Like, dude, you got a lot of states.
Yeah.
Like you got like. That whole Colorado area.
There's nothing in this whole.
There's nothing
in this huge area of America. There's nothing, and they love football there too. The college football is huge, but yeah, I don't know.
Like you have like 9 or 10 states that have to be Broncos fans.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, there's a lot of Broncos fans out there. Yeah, I was in Utah. They were all Broncos fans.
Yeah, well, you have to be.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can't. You know, because for basketball they at least have the Jazz.
They're hardcore. Dude, they have really good fans in Utah. Yeah, I went to the year the Warriors broke the NBA record for wins. I saw them play the Jazz twice there, man. Good fans. We almost got a couple fights, so they were good fans. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the day that everything happened in Utah, I watched SLC Punk. You ever watch that show?
Yeah, dude. When I was younger, I watched it. Skating movie.
Yeah.
It's a good
With
movie.
The heroin bomb.
Yeah.
Dude, it's wild because when they like look out at Utah, it makes me like, ooh, I don't want to look at that. Like, I don't want to look at flat land.
Yeah.
Or like there's just a little bit of mountains over there.
No,
you know, like
it's
that,
like a
I don't like
bowl
that.
I live pretty close to Salt Lake. I live pretty close where that shooting happened. It's very pretty, man. It's probably the prettiest place I ever lived. You're just like in the center of like a.
Well, you never lived in the Mission District though.
I don't know what the hell the Mission District is.
Or the Tenderloin.
I know the Tenderloin, but yeah. I mean, you talking about San Francisco? Yeah. Oh God. I've been there plenty for concerts. So.
Hold on.
Yeah, dude.
I am glad Aaron Rodgers is doing pretty good though.
Yeah, he's doing a great year, man. Yeah.
You know, and it's like a new team, and it's like.
Speaking about Jimmy Kimmel and him had major beef. Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, we forgot that he sucked, but we just forgot that he was on the Jets.
The Jets is fun. You could tell, bro. You just watch like Daniel, what's his name on the Colts? Daniel Jones or whatever. Have you seen the quarterback of the Colts?
Yeah.
Dude, he was on the Giants for like last 4 years and sucked. Instantly, he's like leads the league in everything this year at the Colts. You're like, maybe it was the Giants, not him. That
It is wild that it's like that. You know, it's just some teams, and it's like you see. I read this like some kind of an article about Baker Mayfield the other day, and it's like
he's another good example.
He's on an upswing. He's on a comeback. What's he on a comeback from? Being a Browns quarterback?
He was like the number 1 pick in the draft, and then he went to the Browns, and then he sucked, but maybe he didn't suck.
He's the best quarterback the Browns have had in a very long time.
He's incredible on the Bucks, and the Bucks have been really good. So maybe it was just the Browns. Browns are, man, don't get me started on them, because they traded for, what's that homeboy with the rapist, Deshaun Watson.
Oh, yeah.
And then they traded the worst trade. They gave him like tons of picks, and they give him a record-breaking contract after he got accused of all that shit. And then he's injured. I mean, he sucked, and then he's injured. And now he's out.
Yeah, you guys deserve this.
Worst trade in history, worst contract in history. You deserve it. They deserve it all, man. Feel bad for their fans, but you run by an idiot. So,
I mean, last thing though, I do want to talk about Jake Moody. He's gone.
Yeah, we should fucking celebrate for that one.
Well, who's he with now? The Bears, right?
The Bears signed him.
And the Bears are coming to play.
Oh, he's making his return,
right? Pretty soon,
bro. If we had a real kicker, the Super Bowl, we'd have won.
Yeah.
He missed extra point.
I thought you were a Raider fan.
Nah.
You're Niner fan?
Yeah. when the Raiders left, I said if the Raiders ever leave, I will become a Niners fan. When I was a kid, I went to more Niners games than Raiders games. My dad's a Niners fan. So I don't know. I went to both. So I was like, I'll be a Raiders fan when I was younger. And then, yeah, man, they left. I'm a Niners fan. And I'll stick with that forever now. So.
Hell yeah.
I went to so many games when I was a kid. I see Jerry Rice and Joe Montana and
Yeah.
Steve Young. Well, I don't think I saw Joe Montana. I saw Steve Young and Jerry Rice and all those guys. So yeah, I grew up Niners. A lot of Niners games, Candlestick. So,
Hell yeah.
you know what's funny is a day before Kaepernick kneeled, the first time I worked at Santa Clara, I went to Whole Foods for my lunch break, and I was getting a protein. I was going to get a protein shake. I was like, "Oh, I'm out of protein shake. Let me get a protein shake." So I got lunch from Whole Foods, and motherfucker, who's next to me in Whole Foods? Motherfucking Colin, motherfucking Kaepernick. I was like, right next to me. I was like, that's crazy. Kaepernick. I was like, should I ask for a selfie or something, bro? I was like, this motherfucker's a backup quarterback. So I was like, I text my friends like, wow. I'm right
Oh,
next to Kaepernick.
backup, huh?
Yeah, he's a backup. So
Alex Smith.
So then I went home. I was like, text my friend. I was like, wow, I saw Kaepernick. I was right next to him at Whole Foods. It's hella random. I was like, this guy's pretty big for a quarterback. Motherfucking next day was the first day he kneeled, and that man, he's all over the news. That was the start. Yeah, the very next day he played in like a preseason game, and he kneeled.
Oh, that was his. He was a backup again.
Yeah, he's a backup. Yeah,
Backup again, though.
Yeah, he kneeled the very next day after I saw him.
Yeah, who was he a backup for then?
It was, I forgot who it was, but he was the backup. They benched him for
Matt
somebody.
Schaub or something, right?
I don't think it was Matt Schaub. I forgot the guy's name. Was he sort of B? I think I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, CJ Beathard.
Might have been him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. They were in a bad shape at that point. So yeah, I didn't even care about. I was like, oh, my next Kaepernick. There's nobody. It was pretty empty for like a lunch, and I was like, oh, should I ask this guy for a picture? I was like, who cares? Colin Kaepernick. But it was the next day, kneeling. Yeah, I was like, wow,
Dude.
crazy times, man.
Well, man, appreciate you come by.
Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate
Always. You know, you're one of the regulars here.
it. Oh man, I enjoy it, so I appreciate it.
Awesome.
All right, man.
Well, all right. See you guys.
All right, guys.